I was born in Seoul, Korea, adopted when I was 6 months old, and raised in the Midwest. My whole childhood and most of my adulthood, I spent denying my Asian heritage. I grew up in a very white community with white parents. All I wanted to do was blend in. I embraced Midwest culture. I played softball, went fishing, I rode around on bikes with friends, and I loved playing by the creek until it was almost dark out. I survived on crock-pot dinners, casseroles, and boxed yellow cake. Although I felt like I was the same as everyone else around me, I was made aware that I was different very early on. I had a grandfather who would sit me on his knee when I was a toddler and tell me the story about how my parents bought me and that I should always be grateful. My earliest school memory was the feeling I had when I was called Brownie Girl on the playground. A lot of my life, I used terms and phrases such as, I'm a Twinkie, white on the inside and yellow on the outside, to explain who I was. I would also share with others, if it wasn't for mirrors, I wouldn't know that I was different. I wanted people to understand that I wasn't a real Asian. The deeper feeling was, I didn't want others to treat me differently. Now is the time that I take back my unique Korean American story. I am starting the journey for the first time to learn about my Korean heritage. I will share my adoption story I believed my whole life and the real story that I learned just this year. And with a Google search bar, I am going to tackle Korean recipes, explore topics I have always had questions about, try new things with friends, and dig deep into my own unconscious bias against Asian culture. So join me on my journey to stop denying my Korean heritage and embrace all of myself in my Midwest Korean adoptee life.